pick. Time to predict some games. It's not often on this video that we talk about AISD schools, but we have a pretty good game this week. LBJ McCallum, winner, probably is going to take the 26-4A crown unless Travis comes up and surprises some people. Who do you like in this game?
Well, these are definitely the cream of the crop as far as that district goes. I like McCallum. They've won 4 in a row. They struggled early, obviously, with a 2-game losing streak to begin the season. I was worried about them. But Cleet Donovan has really come on as a fine quarterback, and I think they're going to outscore them maybe 26-14.
I'm going to go with McCallum in this game. Like you said, 4-game win streak. They're really hot right now. They seem to be doing everything right. The defense does give up some points, which is a reason to worry. But LBJ seems like one of those teams that they're winning, but they're not winning pretty. And one of these days, those mistakes are going to come back and bite them. They struggled against Lanier. They struggled against Crockett. They got the wins, but you can't really struggle against a team like McCallum that is as talented as you, if not better. So I'm going to go with McCallum in this game. Next game, Hendrickson Lake Travis. Hendrickson has a very good player in Kenny Williams. Is he going to be able to snap that winning streak?
I don't think he's going to snap the 37-game winning streak, but he's going to give it a heck of a try. The guy's worth 200 to 250 yards almost every game. I just think that Lake Travis has too many weapons, maybe 5 or 6 weapons compared to Hendrickson's one great player. And Lake Travis averaging 52 a game, as good as Kenny Williams is, I don't think he can do it all by himself.
I don't think it's going to happen either. I think Lake Travis should win by at least 2 touchdowns, probably about 3 in this game. Next game, Belton's kind of been a surprise in the area. They're undefeated. They're going to go play Coppers Cove, which suffered their first loss last week. Is Coppers Cove going to have 2 losses after this weekend?
Yes, and I know that's tough to say because Coppers Cove rarely loses 2 games. Belton has actually had back-to-back shutouts for the first time since 1978, and last week they held A&M Consolidated to 1 first down the entire game, 55 total yards. I just don't think Cove has that much of an offense where they're going to score that many points over this team.
You're right. Cove doesn't really have a high-scoring offense, but they have the type of offense where, just pound the ball, take off time off that clock, and their defense has always been pretty good. I thought last week was definitely a surprise. I don't think any of us had them picked to lose to Bryan, but I think they're going to bounce back this week. Belton's been a good surprise. They have a very fine young quarterback, but I think both teams are going to be sitting at with 1 loss in district play after this week.
We'll see.
Last game, Austin High and Pflugerville.
Well, I saw Pflugerville last weekend at House Park, and they were a lot better than I thought they'd be. That running attack, I know Storm Woods is still out, but they've got other players. Sammy Flowers was a sensational running back. Julian Ward had 98 yards before going out with a sprained ankle. I just think that they're just a little quicker. Austin High obviously has the big play guys. I think this is going to be a shootout, though, between Austin High's pass, Pflugerville's run. Pflugerville's run's going to pay off at the end.
Key player in this game is going to be Jacob Morgan. To put it simple, if he limits the interceptions, Austin High is going to win. If he has a bad game turnover-wise, Pflugerville's going to win. He has great receivers on offense. Their defense is all right with Daniel Laudermilk leading the charge. So I'm going to go with Austin High. I just think he'll be able to get enough to Caleb Jones and Thomas Kaufman to keep Pflugerville down the scoreboard.
Could be the game of the week.
Could be. It's going to be interesting. So those are our games. As always, go to statesman.com and plan our weekly pick'em game and check back with us next week to see what we think about next week's games.